G'day guys, we are down here at Wild Rabbit. Drew, what's going on?
What's going on, man?
What do we got today?
We got the Inspire X5R. We're going to do a little unboxing video. The guys down at Quadrocopter sent this out to us over the weekend. We have a big job coming up, client specifically requesting the raw function of this camera and this drone. And the guys down at Quadrocopter were able to get it out to us so we can get our testing in, have it ready to go for our job next week. Awesome.
Let's get into unboxing it right now then and show everyone what's inside.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Alright guys, so we've unboxed it and yeah, we're literally doing this as we get it. So let's unzip it and get into the good stuff.
Let's do it.
So it's got the hard shell.
Yep, the standard DJI hard shell case.
So we're gonna get rid of this soon. We're gonna go professional cases one and do that in another video. So this is a great little standard sort of carry-on case if you're going on a plane, but if you're going on sets and whatnot, you need a proper professional case. So that's another video.
Yeah, that's another video. I mean, this landing mode is great for a nice small profile, but when you're working on set, you need to be able to drop your gear in and pull it out and be ready to fly in a couple minutes.
And have room for batteries. But
Exactly.
In the meantime, let's talk about this and sort of go through everything that you're going to get inside your X5R. So Drew, take it away, man.
Let's do it.
What do we got?
So here's our airframe. It's our standard DJI Inspire 1 Pro. Right off the bat, it looks like our carbon fiber is a little nicer than the original Inspire 1.
Mm-hmm.
Feels a little thicker as well, which is nice, a little bit heavier duty.
Yeah.
Quick release props, standard on the X5.
These are the new
Inspire 1
quick
Pros.
release. These are the new quick release props as well, which they're like a twist lock. So I know on the old ones they sort of flew off. So that's cool that they got the new props there.
Your standard Inspire 1 controllers. We're all pretty much familiar with these. Integrated DJI Light Bridge. In the controllers, one for pilot, one for camera operator, dual op mode. That's pretty much all we operate in when we're running our Inspires.
One battery, so you're gonna need to charge that up. You know, that's probably what, 25% by the looks of things.
And this is the TB47.
TB47.
Yep.
Yeah. So one battery there, which is cool.
Your DJI controller harness. We have one of these, I believe. Yep. So your camera operator will have to figure out how they're going to secure their controller to themselves. But
so that's nice. It comes with a harness.
One harness, correct?
One harness. That's cool. We'll put that over there. Spin that around that way.
And then this is what we're really here for. The X5R. So the reason why this is different than the X5 is because this camera shoots raw. We're going to go in detail on that in another video. We're going to bring in a colorist, a professional to really break down what raw means and why you want it. But we'll go into that detail.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that video myself actually to learn a little bit more about the profiles and stuff like that. But it's a little bit bigger than the standard X5 because we've got our recording, external recording here. What that comes with a 512 gig card, Drew?
Yep, 512 SSD, I believe this is proprietary.
So it's DJI, what that proprietary means, it's made by DJI. So
made by DJI, it's their own pinout on the card.
And that goes in right here. So that's kind of cool. But you guys can still use the micro SD card as well.
That's for recording probably standard 4K and standard 1080, not on RAW. If you're filming RAW, you need to use this SSD. It has a high record rate, a high bit rate card, so you're able to record that much data at one time.
Cool, and it's got the lens hood, which sort of comes off, and it's also got your lens cap there. So that's great that those come with it. This is the standard DJI. Is it the 15mm lens?
They're 15mm.
So yeah, let's have a look. What else have we got?
Also in this case is their SSD reader. So you need this in order to download your footage. We're going to do a test today. We're going to go fill up this card and we're going to figure out how long it takes to download 512 gigs off of this, and we'll be reporting that back to you guys later in another video. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that comes in here. Only other thing is a USB 3.0 cable, which works with this reader. So if you have a newer computer that has USB 3.0, you're going to be able to get the fastest download times with that.
You've also got your other caps here, so when you're changing lenses, protect the sensor, so that's great, it comes with that as well.
And one thing to be aware of is the X5R does not come with a cover for your sensor here connecting the drone to the camera. I know in some of the older X Inspire 1 versions, they came with a cap for this, so just be careful with these pens when you're pulling it out of the case. Just one thing I noticed right now.
Yeah, it's good though you got this case though anyway to protect that, but that's a good point. Sweet, what else we got, Drew? Let's have a look.
Yeah.
It's gonna have all the other standard stuff, the chargers. Let's see how many propellers you get.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
So this is pretty typical on these cases. These little propeller straps like to fall off on day one of use.
Yeah, they're kind of cheap, but
1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 pairs of propellers. That's enough for one set and then a backup, which is nice to have. I recommend ordering more, but this is a great starter package right here.
Yep. So we've got, that's great, 2 sets of propellers. If you're not very good at flying, you're gonna need the second one.
USB micro for updates on your controller or updates on your airframe, anything like that, you'll need that USB. Here's some additional vibration isolators and a small tool for installing those.
Yep.
Here we have our, I really like this cable. It's probably one of the nice little surprises that I found when I got my first Inspire, but this is a charger cable for your Inspire 1 controller. But what it does is it allows you to charge out in the field if you don't have power. So you're able to hook it up to one of your backup batteries and then plug it in and charge one of your controllers if your battery's a little low. So really nice little accessory. Hold on to this, don't lose it.
It's great. And you can charge your controller and a battery at the same time. Everybody knows that. It's been flying Inspires. So that's cool.
And then here's
you're also going to need more chargers as well. If you got more than 4 or 5 batteries, you're going to need an extra charger to top the juice up. They do take a while.
Absolutely. So one more USB micro for updates, and then your standard Inspire 1 battery charger and the AC plug for the wall. And
cool.
Other than that, we have
instruction manual.
Instruction manuals. You can throw these out. Nobody needs these.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't know what you're doing, you should read it. But if you're getting an X5R, you're gonna want to read it. So that's the unboxing.
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna get. There's nothing else in there. So guys, that is it. We just wanted to do a little Wild Rabbit drone gear unboxing video of the X5R. Thanks to Quadrocopter for sending it out, and thanks to Drew for running it through with us.
Yes, sir.
That was great. We're really looking forward to doing more of these unboxing videos with Drew and in conjunction with Quadrocopter. Those guys absolutely rock up there, and they're one of the best for service in this industry. I got my first drone from them, Drew. Where did you get your first drone?
Quadrocopter.
So Quadrocopter are the industry leaders with multi-rotor platforms, service, customer support. They absolutely rock. Carsten, you're the man up there, and everyone else. So big shout out to Quadrocopter. Be sure to follow them. We'll put a link at the end of the video and in the description below. Thanks, Drew. Follow Wild Rabbit, follow Drone Gear, subscribe to both our channels, like this video, comment. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
You.